Felix and the Fog Monster. And it's a Halloween book, so that's why I'm here.
Yay.
All right? Okay. So, Felix Cube was racking his brain, wondering what to be for Halloween, walking home from school through the fog with his friend Nora. I'm already 8, he told Nora, so I feel like I've been everything. A vampire, a werewolf, a mummy, a Frankenstein. What else is there? I need something new and interesting. He asked Nora, what are you going to be? A hobo, like you are every year? I am not ever a hobo, said Nora. I'm always a princess or a mermaid. I just have bad luck.
I like mermaids.
When I'm a mermaid, my tail gets run over and torn off by cars. When I'm a princess, that stupid dog Mangy eats my costume. Maybe we shouldn't say stupid dog, but... So then I get a cold and put on a blanket, so I just look like a hobo.
You draw the picture?
I drew the pictures too.
I see
And
it.
colored it in.
Wait, in kindergarten you read a story to us about Santa.
That's right, a snowman one too. Maybe I'll come back when it's Christmas time. All right.
Focus. Halloween
Good, yeah.
story.
We can take questions afterwards too. Whoops. Wait a minute, where am I? Oh, sorry.
Sometimes
Okay.
she looked like a hobo.
Good. Good. Okay. When Felix was alone, he heard a voice behind him say, "Psst, I know what you can be for Halloween. A fog monster." What? Said Felix. Never heard of it. I don't think they exist. But they do, said the voice. That's what I am. Felix turned around and saw the monster. I know it's not as popular as a vampire, it said, but that's why it's new and interesting. I'll even help you make your costume, said the fog monster. We can use dry ice for the fog. Okay, said Felix. You got yourself a deal. They shook hands. Maybe you can get your friends to be fog monsters too, said the monster. No, said Felix. They always get their costumes. That's right, Superman. They always get their costumes from the Acme Halloween costume store. So, Halloween night, no one was trick-or-treating for 2 or 3 reasons. Number 1, it was too foggy outside. The little kids were afraid that the big kids would sneak up in the fog and steal their candy. Does that ever happen to you guys?
No, I know.
When I was a kid, sometimes big kids would try to steal my candy.
It happened to Mr. Demosthenes, for real. Big
Good.
kids came and tried to grab his Halloween bag.
One time there was driving by in a truck, trying to reach out and, all right. So, number 1, it was too foggy. The kids were afraid the big kids would sneak up on them in the fog and steal their candy. They weren't afraid of the fog monster though. They didn't know it existed. Number 2 reason, because of the fog, the semi-truck delivering costumes to the Acme Halloween costume store never made it. It was stuck out on the highway. Halloween is ruined, said the kids. Can you guys say that? Repeat after me. Halloween
is
ruined.
ruined.
Good, thank you. Then Nora had an idea. I know, I could be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. With my nose so bright, we could see in the fog. That would save Halloween. Felix said, I have a better idea. He got a megaphone so everyone could hear him. Children of the neighborhood, he said, we can all be fog monsters. I'll even help you make your costumes. We can use dry ice for the fog. So Halloween was saved. Good idea, Felix, everybody said. But it wasn't mine, he said. The fog monster's real. The fog monster had never been happier seeing all the kids dressed up as little fog monsters. All except for Nora. She was still a princess, and sure enough, the dog Mangy ate her costume again. The reason was Mangy had really bad eyesight, and his brand of dog food was princess brand dog food. He thought Nora looked like dog food. Isn't that kind of crazy? So Nora was crying when she heard a voice behind her say, I almost did the fog monster voice. When the voice said, don't cry, little girl. I know what you can be for Halloween instead of a hobo. What's that? Said Nora, turning around. She saw her antlers and pink princess costume floating in midair.
Wow.
The ghost of things eaten by dogs. What, said Nora? Never heard of it. I don't think that exists. The end.
Yay.
Thank you.
That wasn't so long.
No, that was a little bit short, you're right. Because it's a children's book.